Is trust and credibility your challenge when it comes to leaning into leadership coaching as a tool to move your team forward? Let's talk about that today. Let's talk about the truth behind these ideas. I think it'll be helpful. So, my background is as a therapist, and I was very skeptical about leadership coaching and about coaching in general, life coaching, whatever. And in fact, I'm a little embarrassed to say this now, and really it came out of a place of ignorance. I said, "Oh, coaches, those are the folks that couldn't make it in graduate school, right? They couldn't make it as a therapist, so they called themselves a coach and started telling other people what to do." And that experience came from, or that sort of mindset, that attitude came from experiencing some really low end coaches. And frankly, there's some folks out there that aren't very good. And of course, the same could be said of any profession, right? But I didn't know what I didn't know, and I s- started reading more books and getting into more groups and being around more and more coaches. And I realized, oh, I see. I was just hanging with the wrong crowd. I needed to be with different people. And as I sort of navigated the coaching world, I figured out that, oh, there's some really super powerful coaches here. Some people that use some very useful, powerful, evidence-based tools to help people develop. And so for me, I didn't really call myself a leadership coach at first, just more of a general coach. And over time, I realized, oh, leadership is what I'm actually really good at. And leadership is what, if I can help people become better leaders, that's the big fulcrum that helps them move forward and help their organizations move forward. So I get it when somebody mistrusts coaching. I get it because that's where I started. And what I've noticed over time is talking to people is that there's this idea, this misconception that the coaching is this sort of quick fix thing, like the coach is going to tell you this one magical thing, and all of a sudden, everything in your business is gonna work great, or everything in your life, or everything in your relationship is going to work great. Um, but the magic, if there is any, lies in a consistent effort. It lies in commitment. It lies in sort of breaking the shackles of procrastination and laziness, frankly. See, coaching is a journey of personal growth and resilience. It's about internal change. It's very little about external stuff. The whole idea of a sprint, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, kind of cliche, but it's true here. So the other fear is that I hear a lot talking to people is lack of credibility in the process, right? However, if you measure coaching's effectiveness, the appropriate way to measure that is in the tangible achievements and personal power you gain from coaching, right? It's about authenticity, it's about vulnerability, it's about building a positive culture around you, and that positive culture emanates from a person. And so in you, if you're the leader in your organization or the leader in your family or the leader in your whatever situation is, like that more powerful culture starts with you. There's a third concern that I hear a lot, and it's about judgment and criticism, right? um, and it's interesting because people don't want to be told what to do. They don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to be put down, right? And I get it because I heard some of that in some of the lower end coaching that I experienced early on in this process. But your coach is your guide, not your judge, right? Your coach is not a critic. Your coach is a cheerleader, right? A coach can see things for you and see things in you that you can't see for yourself because you're you, right? The advantage your coach has over you is that they're not you, right? The advantage my coaches have over me is that they're not me. They can see things in me and for me that I can't see because I'm too close. I have blind spots. So working with a coach is about creating an environment of trust where your vision can thrive and your emotional intelligence can grow. And you can have those internal shifts that lead to massive external improvements. Finally, let's talk about the importance of mindset in this whole process, in the coaching process. It's so important. In fact, mindset is important in every process, right? If you're having problems with trust and having problems with credibility around coaching, I would submit that it may be worthwhile to look at your mindset around it. And what would it be like to as an experiment, shift your mindset to the place of a lot of people are doing this, and a lot of people are finding coaching useful. A lot of people are becoming better leaders because of coaching. Maybe if I just, as an experiment, just for a limited time, open my mind to the possibility that coaching may be the thing that helps me move to the next level. I don't know. See what happens. I just invite you to try that experiment. So I'm going to wrap up here by saying that leadership coaching is more than just learning a few techniques. I do teach my clients techniques, but that's the 20%. The 80% is an internal shift. It's a mindset shift. It's a belief shift. It's a vision shift. All these internal changes that we make. This is a transformative journey that frankly tests your boundaries and helps you grow as an individual. Like the days of being in a work environment where there's the work you and there's the home you, and the two are completely separate. Those days are gone pretty much. People are people wherever they are, whether they're at home or work or at church or in a volunteer or with their kids or with their partner. And that's a good thing because it's all about you growing as an individual. The truth is, trust and credibility in coaching are largely about your mindset, right? So remember, every extraordinary leader has been where you are, including me, skeptical and unsure. But with the right mindset and commitment, there's nothing you can't achieve. So dare to step into your potential. Dare to become the extraordinary leader that you were meant to be. Dare to let the leader that's inside you come out. It's a glorious place to be.